I took a 1 month break from posting on Instagram, and here is what happened. So we are going to be talking in this video all about exactly what happened when I stopped posting on Instagram for a month and what my Instagram strategies are. I'm going to be super real and honest with you guys in this video. So around the holidays, it's currently February when I'm filming this, and around the holidays, I just ran out of steam. I don't know if you guys have ever been there. I'm currently pregnant. I was in my first trimester of pregnancy, and I had just had my whole fall busy season. In the middle of my first trimester of pregnancy, I was exhausted, and I just took a break from my business pretty much entirely. I was doing the bare minimum, I would say. So like I was communicating with clients who were emailing me, I was editing photos, I was delivering photos, but I was not posting on social media, I wasn't blogging, I was pretty much not doing anything that I didn't have to do to keep up with my business. And I'm gonna tell you guys how that affected me because I thought that the results were a very interesting experiment that I didn't necessarily mean to do. So if you guys have watched any of my previous videos, you'll know that the majority of my new clients that I've never worked with before find me either from referrals from past clients, from SEO on Google, so they'll Google search and find me that way, or they will find me through Instagram. So if you are struggling with finding clients on Instagram, just as a side note, I have a completely free guide, the ultimate guide to marketing on Instagram for photographers. So you can go ahead and download that in the description box below if you want to know how I even have built my Instagram up to get a lot of inquiries from Instagram to begin with. So knowing that a ton of my business comes from Instagram, when I decided to take a break from Instagram, probably my inquiries were cut in half. And I was okay with that at the moment. Like I said, it was the holidays. January, February is kind of the slow season here anyway. So I was okay with, not really getting a ton of new inquiries for my business at that time. And I was still getting inquiries because, like I said, people were finding me on Google. People were still finding me in search results from Instagram from my past posts. Some of my reels were still getting views. So I have heard people say about reels that, they'll only last like 48 hours, maybe a week of getting new views before you just stop getting views on them. They're not really seen in the algorithm anymore. And I have not found that to be true for me at all. So I had one reel that kind of blew up and went viral, and I haven't checked it recently, but it definitely has over 200,000 views. And I would say those views didn't really start rolling in until a week after I posted it. And that was probably 6 months ago, and I'm still getting new views on that reel. So, and this is not just this reel, this has happened to me with a lot of other reels as well. Like sometimes one of my reels that I've posted months ago will randomly start blowing up when it only had maybe 1,000 views to begin with. So, even if I'm not posting on Instagram, I do still get views and followers, and more clicks to my profile, maybe more inquiries through that kind of content that sticks around. Carousels definitely don't have, people aren't seeing them in the algorithm months later like they are with my reels. But because of those reels, I would say that I did still have views to my Instagram, but definitely not as much since I wasn't consistently posting. And in terms of the fact that I stopped blogging as well, I still have that SEO built up from over a period. I've been blogging for years, so I still have all of that SEO from all those blog posts that I've done previously. So I definitely was still getting inquiries through people finding me on Google, even if I wasn't creating new blog posts. That's more to help my business in the future. SEO is a long game as opposed to Instagram. You might post something and then someone inquires with you that same day because they saw your post. So once I started posting on Instagram again in January, suddenly inquiries started rolling in. Like, I was really shocked because at first I was thinking, oh, maybe it's just because it's the slow season. That's why I'm not getting as many inquiries and bookings. But as soon as I started posting daily on Instagram again, I guess I don't really post daily, but I try to post every weekday, so 5 times a week. And as soon as I started posting daily again in January, I started getting, maybe an inquiry every day again. So that was a huge eye-opener to me, that once I started posting on Instagram again, I started getting a ton more inquiries. That was a huge eye-opener to, okay, posting on Instagram is really important for my business, maintaining my business, getting new inquiries. And when I stop posting on Instagram, it is actually really, really does hurt the number of inquiries that are coming into my business. So I found that really interesting, because I know a lot of photographers who don't post on Instagram very much. And it's so weird to me, because I know that they're a great photographer. They are shooting all this new content weekly, and I never see it. They never post it. And I'm someone who, I post a new session as soon as I shoot it, because me using my current shoots as marketing for future shoots is basically the way I've built my business. So if you want to take this as a lesson for what to do for your own business, I would say consistently posting on Instagram is very important for continuing to grow your business, getting new inquiries, getting new future clients into your business. So that would be my advice to you. And like I said, if you're struggling with, maybe you are posting on Instagram frequently, or maybe you have no idea what you're doing on Instagram and you don't really think it's important in your business, or you don't know how to get new clients from Instagram, I have that completely free download for you guys of my free guide to marketing for photographers on Instagram. So recommend downloading that. And it's always fun to do your own experiments on Instagram as well. Try new things, see what's working, what's getting you seen in the algorithm. And, like I said, this was a completely accidental experiment for me, but it was really good to see, what Instagram is actually doing for my business. So hope this was interesting for you guys. Hope it was helpful. And let me know if you have any questions about marketing, about photography, or business, or anything I can answer for you guys. You can put those questions in the comments below, and I cannot wait to see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.